are fun.
I want it that way.
Nobody else does though. Like fucking, that's the problem.
Yeah, so what are we talking about today? The T3 podcast 14.
First and foremost, I'm not Mexican, so I can't help you with Mexican trinkets and affairs and shit like that. I'm sorry.
We should talk about the replacement for Keemstar and Drama Alert.
Well,
Sure.
no. But yeah. And also, I'm sorry, Aura, that I called you Mexican. But I didn't.
You called me Mexican. No, stop. That's not what happened. You didn't say Mexican. You're a Mexican Aura or Mexican Aura. I need assistance. I don't care about that. You literally send me an image and you're like, I need to find out what this is. I'm like, well, what the hell? You don't tell me who it is who gave it to you. You don't tell me what it's supposed to be. You're like, this is a Mexican thing that only Mexicans know. So I need you to tell me what it is. And I'm like, I'm not Mexican. I've never seen this in my life, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Who sent it to you? That's a secret.
I was actually telling Son that. I was saying, well, I want to show this because it's Mexican and Aura's, and then I was like, oh, Aura's not Mexican. And then I was like, I shouldn't have asked.
Supposed to tell you what a fucking Mexican good luck charm is, dude. What was it? A cow foot water bottle or some shit?
Yeah.
What the fuck, guys? You guys
reverse image search.
You guys are fucking crazy. What can I say?
I'm not crazy, dude. Who gave it to you? Oh, that's a secret. Where did this come from? That's also a secret. What is this for? That's a secret. What the fuck is going on? You're hunting down a Mexican to tell you what this is? Like, fucking, I don't know, dude. I don't know what Steve's been kind of MIA doing his own thing, and I'm like, I'm not even going to ask questions what the fuck he's been doing after this. You know, he comes back with a fucking cow hoof water bottle and wants me to identify it with some fucking heritage that I'm not. So, whatever. Like, oh my God.
I think this person knew that the only Mexican I know is Aura, and he's not even Mexican.
Yes, dude. That's a fucking hindrance, dude, if I must say so myself.
Want it that way.
Do you think Kai sings that every other night?
Yes. With Omnia.
So
if you were more patriotic, or maybe not patriotic.
Patriotic.
Here we go. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. You know how Crow's always like, I'm Muslim.
I don't think Crow always does that. What the fuck?
Yes, he does. Yeah, he does. Yeah, every once in a while when he calls for it, like, you know, as a Muslim. Yeah, I've heard him do it millions of times.
What a chat, actually. That's so based on Crow.
A Muslim chat. So what do you call that chat in Muslim?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Oh, then okay. Yeah. Sorry.
I want it that way.
Can you shut the fuck up?
Did you watch Willy Mac's Drama Alert?
Oh, hell no, dude. Fuck that shit.
You didn't watch
care. I don't care enough. I'm just saying who's going to be the better one. And Aura watched it, so that's good enough for us.
Aura, what do you think of it? Do you think he would make a good replacement?
Well, I already knew he was going to potentially be a replacement before that even came out. Like, remember we were talking about it? I think it was privately. And I was like, Willy Mac is probably going to do it. Like, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
And then, as of no surprise, Willy Mac is like auditioning for Drama Alert. I think he would probably get it. So,
think Willy Mac would get it?
Yeah, I think Willy Mac would get it. Dude, he's gotten nothing but positive feedback so far. I mean, for the most part. So
you think it's because Willy Mac is the cleanest?
Could be. What?
Did you ever watch Epic Mealtime?
Yes.
What
I think Epic that guy.
Is that a person? That's a person? That's a person?
Yeah.
Epic Mealtime? Epic Mealtime.
Yeah, Epic Mealtime would make. All right, so he would it was like before mukbangs, right? So like he would get like a lasagna and get Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, and fucking like McDonald's.
Would he get menudo?
All of it, on occasion, but he would mix all this food up into one massive meal and he would eat it. You know what I mean? It's called Epic Mealtime.
What a legend! Oh my goodness! Tell me more about this individual that I know nothing about.
He still lives. He did die of a heart attack.
He likes lots of bacon.
Wait, he's still alive?
Yeah, I think so.
Based.
Yeah. I think he still lives on this planet.
Yeah, he still lives on the planet. And he'd make like Eiffel Tower of food.
The Eiffel Tower.
Dude,
Yeah.
I remember like my friends tried to replicate Epic Mealtime, and they just bought a fuck ton of food and just put like a pizza in an order, and they wasted a lot of money. Like fucking, I remember that shit.
Yeah,
Stupid times. That was the same time we were doing like the banana Sprite challenge and shit.
the banana's red.
Yo, who is this
Yeah.
woman in this thumbnail, Aura?
I'm not gonna answer that shit. Last time you did that, it was like some Mexican specific only information, and I have no idea. Like,
Yo, I don't know who it
Okay.
is. I'm assuming
Alright,
it's someone to do with Rittenhouse.
No,
Rittenhouse. Hold on, let me look. I don't think that has anything to do with Rittenhouse. Are you talking about?
Another
Let me
guy
see this
does.
thumbnail. No, the other guy does. That's the prosecutor. I don't think this chick does. I think this is a different topic.
The
Oh.
topic for another day, guys.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
Send
want it. No, I'm not gonna finish that.
Yeah, right, dog.
Tell
It's
me
whatever.
why.
Tell
Yeah,
me
for
why
real.
ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me
Tell
why.
me why.
Ain't nothing but a sure thing.
Tell me
You'll
why.
never hear me say I want it that way.
Why are you singing
How did that start? Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't. What's going on? Like, fucking, what
Oh
happened?
no,
How
it's
did
just
Thing.
I was downloading Fortnite and it made me remember about this guy named Mr. Fun, and Mr. Fun would just like say, "I want it that way" as he was playing a tank on Overwatch. And then later on, I found out Mr. Fun died.
And he was a pedophile,
Oh.
right?
I think so. That's probably why he died.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am so good with my psychicness.
This
Yeah,
this
he
is
he killed himself.
Oh no, this is really good.
Oh.
Mr. Fun.
Mr.
Why?
Fun!
What
Oh no, Mr. Fun! You killed yourself.
are we gonna do now? What are we gonna
To
do
be
without
fair,
Mr.
I don't
Fun?
know if he was actually a pedophile. I thought he was.
Oh, well, yeah. I don't
What
know.
made you think he was a pedophile? What the fuck? All right,
Who-
hold
That's
on.
what I
Wait.
heard. That's what I heard.
Who names themselves Mr. Fun and just goes
Is
around
that
singing
it? Is that
like, yeah, pretty
Like
the
much.
Mr.
Backstreet
Rogers,
Boys?
Michael
Okay.
Jackson, and Mr. Dresser.
Oh my god.
Michael
What are you
Jackson.
talking about, Steve?
Michael
Dude, what the fuck are
Jackson.
you talking about? I'm really
Yo,
tired of your hate
Steve
on Michael
thinks
Jackson right now,
Steve
right?
thinks that Michael Jackson's a pedophile. Okay.
Yes,
Well,
I know.
once upon a time he was.
What?
What the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
What
Once
does
upon
that
a
even
time he
mean,
was
Steve?
a
Well, he's
fucking
dead
film to
now.
Steve Delive. Wow, Steve Delive.
Not hard to be a pedophile if you're dead.
My
Yes,
goodness.
Steve Delive.
A certain
And you didn't want to
someone
talk about
is
the
going to hear
other thing
this
because
and
of a
hate you
hot
for
take?
it.
Like, the fuck is...
Which
Yeah,
other hot
probably.
take?
Turn somebody's going to hear this, Stevie Live.
Some other shit that you didn't want to talk about because you're like, I got a hot take about it. I can't remember. It's whatever. The other fucking thing.
I got a hot take on this guy.
A Tagswag. Tagswag.
Tagswag
Tagswag, yeah.
versus
Oh, all right, so
Pegasus. Pegasus
So,
is a daily
Let me
commentator.
tell
I know
you a
Pegasus.
story. I'm
Tagswag
going to
Yeah,
tell
I
you
know
guys a
is a
Pegasus.
daily
story.
commentator.
This is an important story.
It's about
Okay,
Tagswag.
all right, all right.
Yes, it's about Tagswag. So, there was a once upon a time, there was this kid who came in and said he was going to rape Rev's kids or something. And
What?
yeah, and we were Rev's friend at the time. So we were like, we got to hunt this guy down and get him. So
Was it Sammy Baker Studios?
No, this is some random kid. So like the only thing that I could find connected to this kid was Tagswag.
What the
Okay.
fuck?
So
What?
then I went and I found Tagswag. But then I forgot to ask him about it, and the kid kind of vanished, and it didn't really matter. And Rev's an asshole, anyways. But then Tagswag followed me, and we followed each other. And he's Felix the cat. So he's innocent, and Pegasus is just overreacting, and that's my take on it. But Sen, you can
okay, yeah.
I
more
think
elaborate
I
take
think-
on what
I think
actually happened.
Sensitive Society said I saw a little bit of his video, skimmed it, and Sensitive Society, who I actually have on Discord, we were going to set something up for an interview at some point. That never happened because I got bored doing the interviews.
Thank you for the flex.
But regardless, I think his whole take was everybody copies everybody, and this is dumb.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, I don't.
That might have been it.
To what level? What level did this other guy copy?
Pegasus pointed out that they copied the thumbnails in a sense, the topics, shit like
But
that. The
did he
titles.
plagiarize the scripts or anything? Did he ever plagiarize?
Well, there's not much scripting that goes into daily content. Let's be honest, unless you're Turkey Tom Dark.
No, but everyone has a little flair about it.
In regards to the points, I don't know. I didn't pay attention. Augie was going over the video. I think Pegasus's voice is grating on your fucking ears, and I didn't want to hear it. It sounded like a whiny little bitch, and I didn't feel like hearing it. And it's like,
Dude, I forgot.
like to be 100% honest, Pegasus has like almost 1 million subscribers. He does little to no effort on the shitty content, and he's getting thousands, or if not, thousands of dollars. And even if Tagswag is copying him as he says he is, who the fuck cares? You're not painting the Mona Lisa. You're not making Turkey Tom videos. You're making shitty, low effort, daily fucking commentary videos, just like everybody else, like Jaden, like Optimus, like me, for the most part, I'd say. So you're not special. You don't have fucking editing. You don't have John's editing. You don't have Tom's editing. You don't have Nick's editing and resources that puts into fucking videos. Nobody should care. Really.
And you thought you had a hot take, Steve?
Good job,
Like,
Sen.
fucking-
I'm so proud of Sen right now.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
true.
yeah, you-
Team Tagswag.
I'm not team fucking anybody. I'm team myself. I'm just keeping it honest.
No,
You're
Team Tagswag.
Pegasus
I'm
is being a little like, again,
Sorry,
like,
Tagswag,
and
false
here's the
alarm.
thing: the only way this point can be refuted is if I find out Pegasus makes some masterful edited videos, like fucking Tom, or fucking what's his name, Diorio,
Nah.
or fucking who's that other guy, John Swan. If that's the only way.
Whoa! So
that's the only way my take will be wrong. If not, then
look at Turkey Tom and John Swan. Did they copy each other then? Like, who copied who? It's a fucking stupid thing. Like, they did the same video.
They do different ways of editing. The fucking thing with Tagswag and Pegasus is like,
the same
oh, they're days apart from each other, or sometimes just hours apart from each other.
There was fucking an hour apart between John Swan and Turkey Tom.
Like, he was like, yeah, that's no. But he's like, oh, there's taking inspiration from people, and then there's just flat out copying people. It's a really like dumb thing, and it's like, I get how it would like, if you have a very, very big ego, I can get why that would get to you in a sense. I can even find it to be an annoyance in a way, right? But the point is,
just needs to suck a dick.
The point is, if you already have like your thousands of dollars and 100,000 subscribers, and you're just going to keep getting them for putting out the same low effort shitty content, regardless, like, you're already in the clear. Like, what do you have to really complain about? Really? Not much. You're just complaining for the sake of complaining. It's probably because it's affecting your ego. Because it's like, oh, this person's copying me, and people are going to be able to tell the difference between us. Because people are going to realize how shitty your content is. That's so fucking identical that the most trivial of things make it so that it's identical. Oh, maybe that's a problem with the way you're making your content. Then, you fucking asshole. Like, you guys are both like generic commentary fucking channels. I don't know why Tagswag would copy him. I kind of want to hear his side, just to know, hey, are you purposely doing it? And if so, why would you copy such a fucking shitty, low effort content creator?
To piss him off, because it's funny.
Maybe. But who the fuck actually cares, really? Again, it's fucking ridiculous. I wonder what Augie's take, because Augie was going over this shit too. I don't know what his take was. I think if I know Augie a little bit, I know he would probably, to stay on good standing with everybody, he would probably just be like, oh, take a diplomatic approach and be like, oh, I understand this side, and I also understand this side, or whatever. I think Pegasus
copies Crow and Aura.
I think Pegasus actually made the point too. I could, like, something regarding copyright striking or striking the video or something. And then Augie did make a comment like, oh, don't fucking do that, because nobody would fucking back you up on that, even if you were in the right. I believe that's what he said. If I can get that RFC stream, I'll go back to it. But I believe that's what I heard.
What would the copyright strike?
I don't know. I heard that was referenced, or something about a strike. And I heard Augie just go, no, you don't want to do that because nobody would help you, even if you were in the right to do so, something like that. And I heard, and I was like, oh yeah, that's one of the unspoken rules, that you don't strike. Like, people don't want to strike. But that's a completely different subject for a different day.
You don't want to be Matt Darby.
Well, it's a sloppy situation, right? Because like that's the thing. Don't do it. Like didn't Jalen do it? And then I think Tipster was like, "Oh, they're in their right to do it," or some shit like that.
I don't know if that was. Wait,
It's
what situation was that? What was the subject?
I did it.
Jalen fucking struck somebody for some shit. I don't remember, dude. This is a long time ago. And Tipster's like, morally it's bad, but like legally they're in their right or some stupid shit like that.
I don't remember.
Were they?
I don't even remember what they copyright. It was because I remember. Fucking Jalen was fucking striking people who were re-uploading their fucking video about the person having cancer. Technoblade. Remember? That was their big fucking oopsie video. And then they're like, oh, people are milking the Technoblade cancer thing. And everyone was like, this you? And then like, oh, they took it down. And people were archiving and re-uploading it. And fucking Jalen was striking that shit.
Yeah. Oh, it was later justified because apparently the guy was a shitty person, right? Oh my god, this is where it like gets up to like, I don't know, because like I can't knock that too much because technically that's what we are doing right now. Well, me and Crow at least. We're like, well, we don't care. We don't care if Homewrecker or the woman, what was it, Sarah, right? Delirious' accuser gets the docs because they're bad people, right? So we don't really care or whatever, right? So I guess in this instance, the re-uploader allegedly of Jalen's content, right, was calling him like a faggot and shit. And so I think that's why Tipster was like, oh, you're a piece of shit in my eyes.
Well,
so
as far as I remember, he didn't comment about that. I don't think he commented that. I think he was just talking about...
I think he because it was quote tweet. It was shared around. Of course it would be shared around.
I don't remember that. I just remember him making a statement saying
Were you even following Tipster at that time?
Yes, I was following Tipster at the time.
I said it in the thumbnail, I think.
I wouldn't say this shit if I didn't remember it. Probably doesn't matter. That's just probably deleted anyway. But whatever.
Anyways, everyone fucking false copyrights, right? I did it. Slug did it. Everyone did it.
What? You did it?
Yeah, for the most part.
What? Who?
You wait? What false copyright?
I didn't say me. Slug did it. Slug did it to me.
Yeah, it's a good thing you don't care about docs to Delive.
I know, alright. Good thing I don't care.
Yeah,
Slug was like, I'm gonna fucking get you, Steven. Last name redacted. And now he casually talks about
saying he's gonna shoot me.
Yeah, he casually referenced shooting you like in real life now. Your safety has never been safer, Steve Delive.
Yeah,
it's a good thing you don't care about being doxxed, Steve Delive.
Yeah. Too bad you're not true sleuth, otherwise, you'd get defended more. But whatever.
I just need a pussy and some tits,
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, you would think the same way, Steve. You'd probably be like, "Oh, women are weaker than men, therefore I must defend." You'd probably think the same thing. To be fair,
about truth sleuth,
any woman, or does she need to be attractive?
No. Women got to deal with their own shit. What are you talking about?
What? What do you mean?
What was the last woman I defended?
The Amber Heard thing.
I didn't publicly defend Amber Heard. That's just my private opinion that she did nothing wrong. And, I'm trying to get more
hot take of the
staying with her.
Is that hot anymore? Is that hot take? Would that be considered a hot take or no?
I guess.
Hot take?
Yeah, would that be considered a hot take?
There's a good chunk of people that agree with you, and there's a good chunk of people that think you're a fucking retard for saying that. It's whatever.
What? Really? Really,
what?
Steve? There's a chunk of people that will
woman who turned out to be crazy.
Oh no, Steve!
I guess like poor Johnny Depp. He was trapped there with all his millions of dollars. Couldn't go anywhere else. Didn't own any other properties. Couldn't do.
Well,
anything.
If he did break up with her, he would have lost a shit ton of money.
Oh, okay, but not all of his money.
I mean, there's probably a lot of shit that we don't know what happened. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit probably that we don't.
Steve would be a good
whatever. All I know is if my fingers were getting cut off and people were shitting in my bed, I would fucking leave. I wouldn't be like, "Oh, guess I'll just stay, guys."
Steve's going.
I don't know about
Steve's
that,
going
Steve.
in. Steve's going in.
You say that. You say that, and then if they have a nice enough ass, I think you'll just put up with it. So fuck.
Oh,
Like,
that's
I
Stevie
Yeah,
Lab.
touche. I don't
yeah,
know.
I
Touche
know.
these
I know.
It had to
nuts.
be. We'd have to see the ass.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know. I know you well enough. I'm not Mexican,
Whoa.
but I do know that. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fucking count you
no,
Mexican.
but
talk
like,
about
here's
over,
the
but
thing:
I
if I
know.
had
Like,
millions of dollars, I probably would leave because I could just get some other bitch with a better ass.
Dude, I don't know. You know, who knows? Who knows about any
With
of
yeah.
that?
millions
And
of
plus,
dollars, I could get Belle
Talk
Aubrey.
about yeah, that's what I was
like,
about to mention. Talk about how you want to fuck Belle Aubrey now.
What do you mean, fuck her?
hmm,
No, I don't want to be in like a long-term relationship with Belle
but,
Aubrey.
I love how he fucking died when he said that. He's like,
you know,
Yeah, I say no, serious.
I
segue
want
from
to be
Amber
in a
Heard to Belle Aubrey.
long-term relationship with Belle Aubrey.
No, fucking
Just puke a bit when
no,
I
dude.
Yeah,
Speaking of Belle Aubrey, I found
man.
out she was the one who was what is it? She fucking spoke to the accuser of Croops McPasta and pushed that fucking story too. I want
Creeps
to look back into
McPasta.
that.
I don't
Yeah,
know
he's
what
like a
that
2 million sub fucking channel. He's a 2 million sub creepypasta reading channel.
Creeps McPasta. Oh wait, I think I remember that name. Why does it sound
Yeah,
so
that
familiar?
was Tom. I remember I asked Tom if he was going to look into him. Right, fucking, and Tom
Creeps
was like, "No, I'm
McPasta.
not doing it." Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
guy. And then fucking Belle Aubrey
Creeps
was the one that
McPasta.
pushed that shit. I forgot it was her. I forgot she was the one that did that. It's like fucking. So I want
Creeps
to look back into that shit.
McPasta. Creeps
Yes, and
McPasta.
Creeps and
Creeps
Pasta. Why do you do this
McPasta.
shit?
Creeps McPasta. Creeps
Karina
McPasta.
Kaboom.
They say if you say Creep McPasta's name 3 times, he appears right in front of you.
Nobody says that. Nobody says that.
Oh my god. Now I want McDonald's. Not
What the
pasta.
fuck?
How
Oh my god.
convenient. What a piece of shit.
Whatever. That and Technical's video is coming out about Zero, and I think
Oh
I'm the only one
yay,
that
Black
cares.
Idos is coming out with a new video. Base. Maybe he'll get
Yeah.
100,000 subscribers finally.
Yeah.
You know,
I
for all
guess.
for all the fucking propping up that like everybody was doing for Technicals, and now he's like the next big thing. Primarily Tommy C, just propping him up to like Idos, Black Idos, as he said. Technicals really didn't even hit 100K. Now people will look at that or look at these statements and be angry, and they'll get emotional, and they'll be like, "But you could even get 20K." Which is fair, but like just because I don't have the same amount as clout and connections as Technicals to everybody else doesn't mean that you can't criticize it. That's like saying, oh, a fucking guy consumes food, right? The customer can't fucking criticize the fucking chef for having like, weak ass food, right?
I don't think Tommy C's word holds a lot of weight. I mean, like, he did a whole fucking 2-hour stream on me that got seen by I think 4,000 people, and I lost only 10 subs. Like, I don't know, man.
He got fucking he got the cancel culture guy thing going. He got he did a stream on essentially on a hippie from Canada.
Yeah, and it didn't do anything to me. It was like, what's channels doing fine?
Didn't like some autistic 18-year-old that fucking adores Michael Jackson do more damage to you than Tommy?
Yeah, initially. Yeah, because honestly, the Tommy thing, it took like 2 days for it to even do anything, and then like it bounced back right away. That autistic kid, it was like right away, but that could have just been him and all his ults because I didn't realize how many ults it had.
Well, they do know how to manipulate people's emotions. I'll tell you that. That's something they have up on Tommy. Tommy doesn't really know how to do that. Tommy's just entertaining, so he gets you fired up, and it's like, yeah, you're a fucking retard, but you're kind of funny and entertaining when you go off. So
it's like a hockey announcer with he must have been Don Cherry.
I can't wait, and I can't believe how we went from talking about like Technical's new video where he's finally gonna get gay to like how Tommy. Oh right, because Tommy's the one that was propping up Technicals super hard.
Yeah, and you're like, didn't even get him 100,000. It's like, of course it didn't, because like his.
To be fair, everybody
everybody
in commentary pretty much does that to each other, right? To try to like build each other up. That's more like the network thing, right? I feel awkward whenever that happens because I feel like I think the only time you would say that happened to me in terms of commentary was the Bo Black's interview where he addressed it and kind of said, "Hey, I did an interview here," and Tipster. But even then, it felt like really awkward because I'm like, but I'm an asshole. So it's like this is really out of my element, kind of. Not saying I didn't enjoy the interviews, them I did. It just felt like really fucking awkward. I don't like the whole notion of, oh, go support this guy's video. Well done video. Excellent video. It's like, dude, stop slobbing my fucking nuts. And yeah, I don't need another man trying to tell other people or try to give other people the impression that my video is good. I want the video to speak for itself. Even though that's like the detrimental, ultimately, right? Because you need like 20 people saying, Willy Mac made a great video, guys. You should check it out. Like, I did that shit, but I only did that because Willy was cool that one time, and I was like, dude, this woman's not really saying shit, right? So I don't know what you're trying to pull. And he didn't get pissy like most people would and throw a block or throw it at him.
Well, he didn't try to justify it.
Yeah, he didn't try to double down. He just said, "Oh shit, my bad." And he actually, that's one of the things that Willy Mac will fucking do. He can be like diplomatic about shit.
Son's gonna be telling his grandkids that story.
I know.
I'm gonna be talking about Willy Mac 30 years, like when I'm a grandfather or something. I'm gonna be like,
yes, you will.
Like
Willy Mac, he'll end up being a cool guy. He'll like go into mainstream media.
When Crow sucks his dick or whatever, like that's when I'm like, oh come on, dude, like he's not that great, and like he's just like a regular guy, but like he still has appeal to him, right? Like I promoted his videos, I think at least once or twice because of that alone. Because he's a chill guy. But anybody else is like, I find reluctance to do it just because it's really cringy. It's really cringy, and I wouldn't want people doing that to me, right? I wouldn't want people advertising me that way. Really, it'd feel awkward.
He's humble, number one. Willy Mac is a humble dude, and he's a straight shooter, so he doesn't really bullshit around anything. Like, let's use this for example, right? The fucking T-channel argument. What's the difference between T-channel and commentary? Whereas many people will fucking try to give you a definition or try to fucking explain a difference, Willy Mac is like, there is there is no difference.
Boblax, I do like Boblax, but Boblax did try very hard to describe the T-channel. It was fine. But I feel like I don't know. I just like the Willy Mac answer better because it was just like, oh, there is a difference. Really, realistically, like there is a difference. I appreciated that more. I don't know why, because it felt more like I don't know what's the word. I guess a little more authentic.
Authentic. It was authentic. Yeah, it was authentic. It's a true answer, dude. There's very little, if any, difference whatsoever. Really, you know what I mean? Like, they cover the same general topics, essentially. You know, they consider themselves part of commentary. Like, to this day, though, some channels or some creators are still using T-channel as an insult to, like, punch down, I guess. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say discredit as well. But, like, the original T-channels, I guess, were, like, if you look back, Luke wasn't even being called a T-channel at the time, even though he fits all the criteria to be a T-channel. He was still considered a commentary channel by like the majority of people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, was he spilling the tea all the time?
A lot of the bullshit he said wasn't like truthful, like with the Louis thing.
Mm-hmm.
A very good example.
Yeah,
because he's evil.
Luke?
Oh, Jesus.
Who? Luke? Luke is kind of like
Luke
is kind of a retard.
He's a Nimrod.
We're gonna get drunk with him and learn all his secrets, and then kill him. I mean, not kill him.
Whoa, Steve! Mask off, Steve. Mask off.
Kill him with kindness, Steve. That's right. That's what you do best. Do that.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my balls keep dripping like a fucking gnome. Oh, just let me know.
What?
I have a feeling Tom is going to be that type of fat guy that holds a grudge for the rest of his life, and like at every turn, every moment he can, like he'll try to take a shot here and there, gradually make it worse. I feel like that's the type of guy he is. Yeah.
Tom. I thought
Tommy. No, I said Tommy. I said Tommy. Tommy C. Tommy C.
Oh, I thought you said Tom too. I'm not gonna lie.
No, Tommy C, mate.
Now you're talking about Tom.
Tom has too much going on for him in his life to hold petty grudges.
You said Tom again.
Yeah, that's what I said. Tom has
It's
too many things going on in his life to hold petty grudges.
this time. Yeah,
Tommy
this time it's not
C
much.
doesn't.
Yeah, there
Tommy
you go.
C doesn't have much going on in his life, which is why he holds on to petty ass grudges and will continue to hold on to petty ass grudges for the rest of his fucking life.
I see. I
Is there
guess.
another?
I don't know.
Tommy? That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and balls keep dripping like it's time to go. Oh, just let me oh.
All right, and that has been the T3 podcast.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
That's it. That's it.